deliberately doing nothing is doing something. So your most depressed or discouraging thought is, I have to be someplace I don't want to be. I'm in bondage. And your best scenario is, I'm on the beach and I can stay here as long as I want to be here, and I really don't have to do anything. So let's build some bridges between there and see if you can begin feeling the resistance lift from you. So I have to be here. I really don't want to be here. So if you're reaching for the thought that feels best, you see, the issue is not, should I work or should I be on the beach? It's not about those choices. The issue is, what thoughts can I think while I'm on the beach, or what thoughts can I think while I'm in the work environment that align me with me? What are the freeing thoughts? And we want you to feel what we mean by freedom, because the freedom that you have always been looking for is not the freedom from the bondage of the work, it's the freedom from the bondage of the resistance in your vibration that does not allow you to really be who you are. The freedom that you're looking for is the freedom from resistance, which means the freedom that you are looking for is the freedom from bondage thoughts. The freedom that you're looking for is the freedom of the energy flowing. You're either observing what is and responding to what is, or you are conjuring an image and what is responding to the conjured image. When you discover that you can feel better whether anything changes or not, then everything changes. But until you figure it out, nothing can change. You have to say, absolutely, I can find happiness right where I stand. No matter what it is, I can find happiness. Because when you find it, when you find a little piece of it, the universe will yield a little more. And when you focus on that, the universe will yield a little more. Until before you know it, one less resistant thought at a time, you're right out there on the beach where you want to be, thinking of all kinds of things you want to do.
We want you to talk more with more sense of ownership of who you really are and what's coming. We want you to say things like, I am one of the most vibrationally prosperous people that I've ever met. I understand the laws of this universe. I understand how things work. I get who I am. I can feel the power of who I was when I was born. I can feel the perfection of my choices, and the contrast that I lived was so perfect for me. I launched so many rockets early in my life experience, and my vibrational reality, my vortex, is huge as a result of that early work that I did here in this physical body. I'm so happy that I was always on my path, and I always did exactly what I was here for. And I love that there is a robust vibrational calling that is calling me in a really powerful way. And I revel in every hint of it, every inkling of it that I get. I revel in that. And I love being consciously aware of my emotional guidance system. I love knowing when I'm letting myself be up to speed and when I'm not. I'm poised for the perfect life experience. I don't compare myself with one other person, because what they have, what they're doing, what they're thinking, how they're being, how they're feeling really is irrelevant in terms of my relationship with who I am. It's irrelevant in terms of who I was coming in, and who I was when I was born, and who I am standing here, and who I am as a non-physical energy. The only thing that is important to me is the relationship between who I really am and who I'm letting myself be. And I love thinking about who I really am. I love thinking about my unlimitedness. I love thinking about my worthiness, my blessedness. I love thinking about the possibilities. I love knowing who I am, and I'm so eager about manifestations of my life showing that to me.